So in this short video, I'm going to talk a little bit about religious trauma. And one of the things that I talk about in my book that'll be coming out later this year is the effects of religious trauma and how it can, in many ways, cause you to doubt yourself, not to trust your intuition, to show up in rooms, not as your authentic self, but also show up and people please. This is a big part of one of the major breakdowns that is happening with those who are recovering from religious trauma. One of the other things that was a big thing with myself personally when it came to recovering from religious trauma was the silencing of voices of authority in the hierarchy structure of the mainstream Christianity that I was involved in, that had the greater voice, that silenced my voice of intuition. And many times it got me to question very basic and simple things that you would navigate on an everyday basis as a regular human being. And so what I'm here to tell you today is religious trauma is real. It is not something to spiritual bypass or minimize. It is not something to emotionally bypass or minimize. There are people who exist in this world that built their life around an indoctrination of a faith with tenets, and they lived by them as solid as they could, but all the while along experiencing anxiety, depression. Some had mental health challenges that they were dealing with that they couldn't even be transparent and open about for fear of judgment. So this is one of many series that I will begin to make a regular habit of talking about as we get prepared for my book to come out later this year, What Happens in the Cocoon. And I hope that if this resonates with you, you comment or share with somebody that you know going through it, and it would be a source of encouragement and uplifting to them as they listen to my story.